Hello everybody, my name is Cyberman Alf, and it feels like ages since we've had any Doctor Who news recently, but it's been just over a month and a half since I reported on the Cybermen news, link in the description and in the card in the top right hand corner. But now we have some more news, and this news is the most exciting news I think we've got yet. I mean, I did kind of predict this in my 5 villains I want to see return series 12 video, link to that in the card as well. But we have confirmation that the Daleks will be returning for Doctor Who series 12. So there were many people saying that they were filming Doctor Who on a bridge in Bristol, I think it was, and many people claiming they were hearing voice tests for Daleks, and I wasn't buying any of this. I was like, I'm not going to believe you've heard Daleks and Daleks are in it until I actually see pictures. And of course, as soon as I say that, we get the highest quality non-official photo from the series so far. So in this photo, it's very, very exciting that we have 6 visible Daleks in this photo, and 5 of them are of the standard bronze design we've come to know and love throughout the series, except it's a slight redesign change on the standard bronze design. I'll talk about them in a minute, but the first thing I'm going to talk about obviously is the most exciting part of the image, is the black Dalek in the center of the image, which is a completely new design. It takes elements from the Dalek from Resolution, which I'm really happy about, seeing as I loved the Dalek from Resolution. That I thought the design was excellent and worked well in the story. And it also mixes some elements of other things as well. So this new design seems to be partially based on the Dalek from Resolution, as I mentioned earlier, with the head, the rings, and the midsection being almost identical. However, with the rings, in Resolution the rings are a bit lower down. They don't look exactly the same, but they're very, very similar. Also, it has the same eye stalk that the Dalek from Resolution had, which is cool as well. And like the Resolution Dalek, it's got 3 spheres on some of the bits on the skirt. However, in the very centre front bit, it's got 4 spheres, and on the side panel you can see it's got 4 spheres as well. Except that side panel is a completely different panel to all the ones on the rest of the Dalek, which is very, very interesting. Now this is very different. This is like probably the most different Dalek we've had ever. Another thing we have is like another big difference is the base of the Dalek. It looks like it's taking some inspiration from Dalek Storm, who I believe was a Dalek that was supposed to be in the 30th anniversary special in the Dark Dimension. However, it was never ever used because, as we know, that special got cancelled, but the base seems to be taking some inspiration from that Dalek. Now, I never really understood why people would like that Dalek design, but I've found a real appreciation for it in the past few months, so I'm really happy it's taking some cues from that. I'm really glad this Dalek looks completely different to anything we've got before. Now, another good thing about this Dalek is the colour scheme. Now, we got Dalek Sec, who was a black Dalek in the David Tennant era. However, I felt like that colour scheme was a bit rubbish, seeing as it was just black and nothing else apart from black, and it felt a bit lazy. This is black, except it's got silver rings around some of the spheres, and the slats are silver, and the neck rings are silver, and it's just got loads of silver details, which really make it stand out. Another thing is that it got the normal Dalek gun, except it seems that the plunge is missing from the pole on the other side. Now, there are a few reasons this could be. This is because they just haven't attached it. It could be that they haven't attached whatever. It could be they haven't attached the claw, because this Dalek could have a claw instead of a plunger, like the Dalek from Resolution, because it seems to be taking a lot of cues from that. Or another theory that I've just made myself is that it has interchangeable weapons that come out of it, and they could be doing that practically, so there's like a claw or something hidden inside of it that's going to slide out. So what could this Dalek be? Well, there are a number of different possibilities. It could be a completely different type of Dalek we haven't seen yet, like the Recon Scout, from Resolution. It could just be a normal Supreme Dalek, just a different design for it. Could be some sort of special weapons Dalek. It does seem to be taking cues from Dalek Storm. As I said, in the original idea for Dalek Storm was that it was a type of special weapons Dalek. I mean, silver and black is the colour scheme for the new series Davros, but I highly doubt this is any form of Davros. This could be like something for the Emperor, as a way of the Emperor moving around in a normal Dalek casing. No, that's a bit of a stretch, it's just my fan theories coming out here. But leave down in the comments what you think this Dalek is. So moving on to the bronze Dalek that we can see fully, we can see that this is not a normal bronze Dalek. This is some kind of different bronze Dalek that we haven't seen before. So the first thing you notice is, at the beginning you kind of see that it has a plunger, but if you look closer, that's not a plunger at all. It looks like something directly out of Batman Mask of the Phantasm. It looks like Phantasm's arm, just a smaller version on the end of a long pole. Although that's a bit of a rubbish comparison, I'm probably the only one who sees it like that. Now if you look on the other arm, it isn't a normal Dalek arm at all. Almost like a deconstructed Dalek weapon in a way. Kind of looks like there's shards of something hanging off it. It's very interesting. And I'm sort of glad that we're not just getting normal bronze Daleks, and that these are completely different Daleks to what we've seen before. As I really like that we're getting new designs, because I feel like the normal bronze Dalek design is getting a bit old these days. Now this is the only bronze Dalek we get a real good look at, so because with the other ones you can't see their arms, and this could be that each Dalek has their own separate array of weapons, and these are like some special faction of Daleks. Now, if that black Dalek is the Supreme Dalek, then I doubt this is the same faction of Daleks we've been dealing with for the rest of the modern series, seeing as they had the red and gold Supreme Dalek. But it'd be cool if they all had different weapons. You've got the Dalek at the front, but you don't see much of that one at all. There's the Dalek half hidden behind a person. There's a Dalek where you can barely just see the dome and one of the lights. And then there's another Dalek which is easy to miss. It's only the eye stalk and the lights you can really see there. But I have to say, I am really liking this new black Dalek design. So yeah, it did sound like I was just going to end the video there, which I originally was, but we have got some more photos since, so I'll just quickly break them down for you. So we've got a photo here of more of the bronze Dalek, confirming that actually these Daleks have claws, not plungers, and normal Dalek guns, although I'm still not convinced the one we saw in that other photo did have a normal Dalek gun. And I don't mind the fact that they've replaced the plungers with the claws. Now I know this would make a lot of people quite angry because they like the traditional design of the Daleks. I feel like the plunger has not had much use since about Doomsday. So I'm happy it's being replaced with something slightly more useful. Because in Resolution, the Dalek puts its claw on something to drain the internet. That couldn't have been achieved with a plunger. And I feel like a claw just looks slightly more threatening as well. We also have another picture here of this new cool black translucent Dalek being blown up and is in pieces on the floor. And this is interesting. Unfortunately, this great new design probably won't survive the end of the episode, but then anything can happen. They can be brought back and things can happen like that. And then a question I had was who destroyed this Dalek, but this is probably answered in this video we got, which shows loads and loads of bronze Daleks standing over the blown up black Dalek. I have a feeling they're the ones who destroyed it, with many people claiming they could hear voice tests of Daleks go, "You are impure." Now, this kind of makes me think that the bronze Daleks did just blow up the black Dalek. Another thing this makes me think of is in the classic series, a giant plot point whenever the Daleks appeared after about Destiny of the Daleks, is that they were part of the Dalek Civil War, with the renegade Daleks and the Imperial Daleks fighting each other. And this could be a modern version of that, which would be really good, as it would be really exciting to revisit classic plot points like that. So I really hope it is Dalek Civil War, and this does seem like it is. And that's all the information we have on this topic. So that brings to a close this video. What do you think about this news? Leave your comments down in the comment section below. And I have more news videos which will hopefully be coming out next week. And I'm very sorry for not uploading last Sunday. I don't know if you saw, but I tried uploading my video 3 times, but it got taken down for copyright 3 times. So I'm going to try and make sure that doesn't happen again, but I'm going to try and upload that video sometime in the future. I've been Cyberman Alf, but for me, for now, it's goodbye.